reached one of the farm's designated locations for further breeding and processing of meat as part of their selection process. The farm is operational. We'll now approach closer. What does the farm in the UAE consist of? This is a plot of about 1.5 hectares of land. These are mandatory water tanks. Water is derived from the sea and goes through a filtration process. These pens and sheds are specifically designated for separation. Generally, sheep are kept separate from rams. The ones that have just been watered are positioned in a separate area. Lastly, we have access to. The chicken coop is full. In the farthest pen, there is a small chicken. Ducklings roam around the plot. They have a separate pool for them. In the corner of the room is the feed storage. Right now, one of the workers is currently carrying feed to the housing units designated for the employees, to the housing units designated for the shepherds, and to the main house designated for the management team responsible for overseeing the operation and ensuring its smooth functioning. I have not yet gotten any closer, but it appears that we have a combination of Dorpers on the left base. And those rams do not seem to be very attractive in terms of their appearance. It could have been better because everyone has long tails. Long tails indicate close blood relations. We will make an effort to rectify this. We will have premium quality meat, luxury semi-finished products available for purchase. It is all gradual, based on our extensive experience, because this is a small herd, while I possess an active breeding stock of 4,000 heads on my farm, which has been carefully built over the years. Well, what I was saying, these are Dorpers. They're usually not so fluffy, smooth, black head, white body. However, at least in this location, the dogs are well fed. If this type of food is considered dog food in Russian markets, consisting mainly of bones, then in other situations the dogs appear skinny and undernourished. The cheapest, worst meat. This is what they sell at markets. Here, at least they are worth fattening up. This isn't even a grain. There exists an average norm of consumption of grain feed base, and this norm is applicable to every country around the world. That's 180 grams of feed per day, 250 grams of straw, and 250 grams of hay. In principle, this is sufficient for the sow. In this particular instance, it is not pellets or crushed grain, but rather feed residue that is already in the process of turning into a different form altogether. However, at least they are not thin. The storyline for the transfer base is quite good. There is water, there is electricity, and that is the most important aspect. We will continue to search further.